Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to go over our budget results for the month of November. So I'm gonna go through, put in all of the final numbers and everything like that, and at the end of the video we will go ahead and rate the month based on how we did. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a look at our expenses and bills, make sure that all of our bills have been paid and that all of our expenses have been tracked. So I can say that everything has been paid. We will be getting a refund from Cox Internet, which I feel like very good about considering how much trouble we had with them, but I think it's like a $38 refund, so it's not a huge deal, but it's better than owing a bill, that's for sure. So that is done. But yeah, and then all of our bills have come out. We did end up filling up one of our vehicles with gas, so I'm gonna need to track that, which means we're gonna be over pretty significantly on gas. But that is pretty much it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put in, I did pick up a mystery kit from SARA. Oh, my husband, I was like, what is that noise? My husband's steaming the floors. So I wanna make sure that I do put that in real quick. There's no way that I could have passed up the mystery kit. Like, it's just so fun. So, okay, let me go ahead and copy that. And that was on the 29th. I think this is just the cutest idea ever. So creative. Okay, so I'm gonna I'll just put SMS mystery, and that was $14.35. So I do want to make sure that I track that as well. So just 2 transactions to track. So I'm going to go over here. We're going to make sure images is checked off and copy and paste our text. And technically it's not like week 4, but we'll just use this to get our final numbers. So last week we had $12.69 remaining, and I'm just gonna go ahead and plug that into my calculator on my phone. So $12.69, and then we spent, I believe it was $32.96 on gas. So $32.96. So we are over by $45.65. $32.96. $32.96 and over by $45.65. Okay. And then for designs and stickers, I was over by $21.64, and the mystery kit again was $14.35. I don't anticipate that I will be spending as much on designs and stickers. Honestly, the most expensive part of everything was getting commercial licenses for some of my designs that I picked. So okay, so I was over by $21.64 last week, plus $14.35 is $35.99. And then for unbudgeted, we didn't have anything unbudgeted, but I want to go ahead and add what we did have. So it's $84.94. And from week 1, and then this was both a combined week 3 and week 4, and that was $46.61. So in total, and I almost want to like write total here so it's not confusing, but I'm just going to keep it in red and just put this here for reference. So it's not that we spent this much this week, that's just kind of what our total was for unbudgeted. So now that we have all the transactions tracked and cash envelopes, obviously all of our cash is gone. I think it was gone like as of last week as well, so that is all set. So we're just gonna go through and double check everything. I wanna make sure that our fixed expenses were on track and all those look good. And then we can start filling in the actual amounts for our variable expenses. So for grocery, that was $600. Gasoline ended up being, let's see, we budgeted 100 and we were over by 45.65. So that's a total of 145.65. And then that means we were over by 45.65. And household was another cash category, and that was 150. If we ever use all of our cash and we direly needed something, like we're completely out of toilet paper or something like that, then it would just be considered an unbudgeted expense. I think that's the way I'm gonna do that moving forward. So, but we didn't really have anything unbudgeted other than those couple things from week 1 and week 3/4. So 100 there, 100 there, and then pocket money was 200. So rent and water ended up being over budget, and I think I'm just going to copy and paste that just to make it easy on myself. And we'll just put that there. 199. So that means we were over by 199.27. That is pretty significant. So it kind of stinks, but you know. Cox Internet, obviously that was 0, which is nice because that means that we were under budget by $100, so that definitely helps. And then when we do get the refund, I'll just put that in as like our income for December. APS was under budget as well. I believe that was, yeah, 202.52. So that is helpful. 202.52. And we had budgeted 250, 202.52. So we were under budget by $47.48. Designs and stickers, we were over. We budgeted 150, and then we were over by 35.99. So we spent 185.99 and over by 35.99. And then for unbudgeted, we had spent the 131.55. Let's do this, 131.55 and 131.55. Okay. So then all of that is tracked. So then what we're gonna do next is we're going to fill in this monthly results. So I'll calculate everything. We know that fixed expenses was $506.95. We know that our income was still the $7,623.30, and with the income, I've mentioned this quite a few times, but I do get lots of questions about it. So our income we used for November was actually everything that I earned with my full-time job and my business in October. So it's never gonna vary or anything like that. Basically anything I earned with my business, if I did a D-stash, anything like that, if I sold stuff, that will all go into an account called income parking. It's just a savings account we have, and I just add to it and add to it and add to it, and then on the first of the next month I transfer all of that into our family checking account, and that's our income for the month. So that will never like really differ from the original amount that I put in. It's very exact, which is nice. And then our total variable expenses we need to add up. So for that, we spent $600 for grocery, $145.65, $150, $200, $200, $199.27, $202.52, $185.99, and $131.55. So $3,814.98. And our original estimate was $3,550. So we were over by $264.98. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to double check real quick here. I'm gonna go ahead and add all of the overs and then subtract the unders. So $45.65 plus $199.27 plus $35.99 plus $131.55, and then minus 100 minus 47.48. So that does indeed match this number right here. So it's just a way to double check your math, make sure that's all correct. And then what we'll do is we'll take our actual income of $7,623.30. We'll subtract our fixed expenses of $506.95, and then subtract our variable of $3,814.98, and that gives us $3,301.37. Oops, wrong color. Or I guess I could show you guys this little trick because you can change the color. So we'll write it in red and I'll show you. $3,301.37. And to change the color, you just take the lasso, click on it, click color, and then you could do purple if you want to do purple. You could do blue if you want to do blue, but we're gonna obviously do black. And then I'm gonna take my estimate towards our goal, subtract our actual towards our goal, and figure out how far we are off. And it should actually just match, which it does. So we were under by $264.98. So now we'll take some time to reflect on our goals and everything like that. So our overall goal for savings was to save $5,000. I can tell you that with my husband's income, we did meet that goal. I do have his income written down over here. I don't share our individual incomes, but I can assure you we met that goal. He made over $1,800 in the month of November, and anything that he's been making, by the way, has automatically been going in savings because we've been learning to live without his income in preparation for him putting his 2 weeks in and everything like that. So we did accomplish that goal, which is great. We did not increase our retirement, and unfortunately we did not put $200 to the girls' 529s. So how would I rate the month? We were over on a couple things. We did really well with our cash envelopes. I love that we stuck to our grocery budget. That's a huge win for us. Our eating out budget, all of that. I did go a little overboard on designs and stickers, and I also we went over on gas. And I don't know why we thought we were gonna spend so little on gas. Maybe because my husband was on a vacation for a little bit, but it seemed to not make that big of a difference. So you know what, I think this month I would give us 2 stars because we did reach our savings goal, which is awesome, but we were not able to accomplish all of our goals. I'm kind of actually hesitant. I don't really know why I set a goal of increasing retirement right now. I kind of want to wait to see what my paychecks are going to even look like once I add benefits and stuff like that to them, because now we currently have benefits through my husband's employer, but it will obviously be switching to my employer once he is no longer working. So, and the benefits with my employer is more expensive than his, and I don't know what my paychecks are going to really look like once the benefits are taken out. So really those should not have been goals of ours to begin with, as far as increasing retirement, contributing to 529s, things like that, because like, yeah, I just don't know what I was thinking. We're closing on the house, like all these things like that are going on. Those will probably become goals once we're like pretty consistent with like business income and all that kind of stuff. We're really gonna take the year 2021 to almost like experiment a little bit, see what it's like living out without his income, having him home full time, depending more on my business to bring in income and all that kind of stuff, and just see like what we're able to accomplish there, and then we'll reevaluate and everything. So I don't really foresee, I'm putting in enough to get a match from my employer into retirement, which like we're 34, so we really should be putting in more than that. And I definitely do want to start putting more towards the girls' college and stuff like that. But I think that's something that will happen in 2022 once like we get this year under our belt and all that kind of stuff, and kind of get a feel for what our expenses are gonna look like in the new house and just all that kind of stuff. So anyways, that is the month of November. Those are our budget results. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. If you have any questions or anything, oh my gosh, see, this is what I get. I'm filming, it's 10 o'clock right now, you guys. I can't think straight, but if you have any questions or anything, please let me know down below, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.